there. We're just doing a little sound check. And then Donna's going to get some creamer for their coffee. And, well, then I have to also set up the file while we're talking. Yep, we are good on the sound check. So, Donna, go right ahead and set up that nice coffee for yourself. And I'll set up the file for the folder because we have new things in there. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a lot of wind today, and I literally had to fight my entire way home. And I got home, did my normal get home stuff, relaxed a little bit, and then I went and played with Mel for a little bit, who's not in here. Just Chunkus is here. And when I laid down, that was like the end of me for a bit. I power napped hardcore. Me and Buddy Boy. And yeah, and now I'm awake ish. So while I'm doing this, I'm gonna, oh, there he is. There's the Buddy Boy. I'm gonna leave it here to Donna to talk about what she's been doing today, because she's been doing some exciting stuff for
first I'm going to retrieve this cat who is
playing with a box,
intending on becoming a public nuisance. But yeah, I like Carrie explained just moments ago, it's pretty windy out. And so the outside balcony, well, the balcony, of course, going to be outside, but the balcony is, it doubles as my work studio, my workshop. And so it impeded a few things that I had to bring inside. And so I'm finishing up the Ides of March guitar project, the Stratocaster, right? And the Strat style.
Yes.
Guitar.
Strat style.
And so that's coming along. I just have a few more steps, weather permitting. And that should be all wrapped up. And then I've been customizing my own pick guard for the Ram project that was for this month. Or is it this month? Yeah, April. Yeah, last month. Last month.
It's May.
Yes,
we're still
it's
waiting
May.
on you to choose an instrument, by the way. We are waiting on Donna to choose an instrument.
I know. Remember? Oh, for the May. Oh,
for
yeah,
May.
for May.
And then
I was going to say for myself. I already picked it.
I already have the instrument chosen for June. I am just waiting for.
It's probably just going to be another guitar.
Waiting for bills to be paid to pick up the body.
You never hear anybody talk about picking up bodies, just dumping them.
Well, I'm courteous like that.
But yeah, I've been exploring the world of epoxy recently, and with the intentions to doing all my own, key heads and pick guards and knobs and dials and all that fun stuff. We got some wrestling cats over yonder here. But, I want to be able to customize all that. I noticed when, trying to select a pick guard, oh, man, I wasn't finding anything that I exactly liked. And so I delved in, broke out the epoxy resins and started tasking away. And I'll go grab the piece that I'm talking about. I had picked up earlier some keys offline from GuitarFetish.com, and I put them away. I almost forgot where I put them for about 2 weeks. And I really enjoy the little mint green collar and the way it is accented by the gold hardware. And so, not knowing where those were, I went ahead and tackled the task of, modifying one of these pick guards that came along with the kit. And it was originally red. I just sanded it down and applied a couple of layers of the epoxy resin to the collar that, best matched the keys. And I would say, not even referencing them, the entire time I was putting the pick guard together, I did pretty good. So, I mean, I impressed myself. I don't know about y'all, but I think this project's going to come along pretty nicely. And this is actually one that I'm keeping for myself. So, there's that.
Okay, I think we got it. I think I got it all together. I wonder who's there. Someone on my Facebook page. Whoever you are, you can feel free to make yourself known. Yeah, I had to do a little bookkeeping, and I apologize for being a little on the late side today. And also, if you check my page, you can see that I have gotten an endorsement, as it were, from the mighty Seth Anderson Bailey, writer, a man who is taking everybody on his weight loss journey from an extreme size to through his weight loss journey.
Right.
He had to have lost maybe 100, 120, maybe 130 pounds. So we're not talking about, oh, I needed to lose an extra 10 pounds. Here's how I did it. He may not be systematically going through it as thoroughly as a professional body coach would be, but it is inspiring nonetheless because, he was checking in somewhere around the 500-pound mark, and he is almost as tall as I am, and I'm 6 foot tall. I think he's like an inch or two shorter than I am, and that just should give you an appreciation of how much weight he had tacked on due to disability. And oh, hi, Ferris.
Hi, Ferris.
You have great timing, Ferris. Great timing.
I don't know if it's just her.
No,
there are other people on the call.
Anyhow, so we are going to get started with this little endeavor here. Now that we are here and we are all set up, as it were. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Share screen window. And that's not good enough. That's good enough. But now we're going to have to get rid of something here. I have to get rid of that little overlay so that we can make sure we can see everything. And I guess we are going to have to the size on this one.
There we go.
Go right ahead.
Hold on, let this catch up.
No, don't let it catch up. Start.
I can't see that.
Because that's
I know.
that's not going to catch up. That's the same image.
I know. I thought maybe it would enlarge. Ignacio Handmade Permanent Cigars in Lincoln, Nebraska, by my friend Steve Ignat, and he makes these beautiful wooden cigars, permanent cigars, and the lining is 50 cal shells casing, and you can check his work out over on Instagram, Ignacio Handmade, or over here on Facebook at Steve Ignat. So,
All right. Now let us traverse through. Okay, this one's mine. So this again, this is the new setup. There is going to be a watermark on that one. I do have one with a watermark and one without. I've decided that's how I'm going to run this. Is that I'm going to make both, and then if someone does want to make the purchase of it for their own personal commercial use, it's just a matter of transferring the file. Well, you know what we could do? We could do the non-watermarked ones as NFTs.
We could.
And then explain that how someone can get use of the material by purchasing the NFT. And if they don't want to purchase it, they can still have access to the watermarked version gratis because
Yeah, we'll have to figure it all out, but yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody knows anything about NFTs, because I have no fucking idea, if you guys could help me out, that would be great. Anybody out there in the world of the internet, I actually guess I can start asking that question on my page because I do know I have friends that are involved in all of that mess. So I can always just ask them. But enough about that. Enough about the sideline. Now, the main event. Homemade by Lala, homemade baked goods and other delights for your mouth. Locally sourced if possible, delivering to the Disney Claremont, Davenport, Winter Garden areas. Other areas locally might incur a fee, and shipping is available on select items. When I say shipping, I mean putting it in a package and sending it to you. These are fresh baked goods. There are some things that are not quote unquote fresh baked goods, like jams are not fresh baked goods and pickles are not fresh baked goods that she also makes and can send out. But as far as like a lot of the fresh baked goods, the quality declines once it starts shipping because she's not using preservatives and stuff like that. This is an individual baker baking out of her own home here in Central Florida. So if you are in the listed Central Florida areas, she will literally drive straight to your house and drop it off straight to you. I believe she also does what do they call those things? People get together.
Catering events?
No, people get together. Flea market. Like
Oh.
I know she also does like flea market shows and stuff like that where you can find her stuff. And I believe she is capable of like doing like a party, like a food party type of thing. So Homemade by Lala. You can find her on Facebook at Lala's Homemade. I do believe she has an Instagram under the same name. And if you go to her Facebook, you will have access to the phone number to call if you need to call to ask for something that she is not specifically ordering on the menu. There we go. Next up. This is going to be one of the next ones I'm going to work on. I actually have to talk to Tabs about it. I want to make sure that she's going to be 100% okay with it before I throw it up. Only because we have such an intimate working relationship between Tabs and 80/20 Empire. It is a clothing, music, and social awareness project. Uh, the owner operator Tabs, someone I worked with personally, and like like at a day job worked with personally. Know her outside of the Facebook world, and she opened up a music studio which sells studio time, and where she's also working on developing her own music in conjunction with the 80/20 Empire project, um, which is a cartoon character as seen here that is 80% alien, 20% human, uh, taking place in ancient Egypt, mainly to highlight the actual truth of the history of the truth of the history of the ancient African cultures, the reality that upon colonialism we pretty much just decided that Africans were savages, and that's wholly untrue. And I believe she did get some headway in getting actual African history added onto a school district's uh,
Curriculum.
curriculum as an elective at this point. There's that. Ooh, Donna's got a picture. Real Liberty Media.
Yes, my friends over at Real Liberty Media, Grim, Vinny, Moose Girl, Search, others et al. You can find, quality broadcasting, Truth Talk Radio over there at rlmradio.xyz, or www.reallibertymedia.com, and check out all their shows. I think he gave you a schedule.
He did. He did give me a schedule. I'm getting there.
Yeah. So check them out. Go over there. Hop in the chat room. Say hello to everybody. And yeah.
Hi, Travis. Thank you for commenting. Now let me go and get that email. That was control name. I don't have to dig for it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig for it. What was Tuesday? Tuesday was.
I have no clue. No clue.
The 11th.
7 days ago. So
the 11th.
Yeah.
Gary Archer, there he is. Yes, Gary Archer is Grim, by the way.
Oh, we just call him Grim.
If you got an email from Gary, some guy named Gary with 2 R's, that's him.
No.
Okay, so for Tuesday, today, at 8 p.m., there's the O'Kelly Effect.
O'Shelley
Effect. Ground Zero at 10 with Clyde Lewis. It's a live stream. So I guess at 8 o'clock every day except Thursday, Monday through Friday, except Thursday is the O'Shelley Effect. And every day, Monday through Friday, is Ground Zero with Clyde Lewis at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also check out American Dissonance at 1 p.m. on Fridays.
Our friend Vinny.
Which we are going to get to.
Yeah.
Hold your horses, Mr. Vinny.
Not
Saturday,
sure.
there's the Redneck Dentist at 5 p.m. And then Sunday is all full of shows here.
Oh yeah.
With
Starting in
Sunday.
the morning with trivia and the blues.
That's noon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's on at 7?
A.m.?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Nothing.
something before that.
So starting at noon is Sunday Blues, then Behind the Woodshed at 3, and the Top 10 Countdown with Gary L. and Gigi's Boo at 5 p.m.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
It's music history. They go back into the time vault to a particular year, like 1955 or whatever, and they have trivia and they play the top 10 hits of that year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty fun.
That-
I slay at the trivia.
Let's see if I can do this the right way. That's Real Liberty Media, rlmradio.xyz, www.reallibertymedia.com. That should be good. All right, so let's go to the next one. And here's another one of the new cards. Another friend of ours, Tara. Tara Schreiber, over at Lunar Lathers Apothecary. She makes soaps and other such things. You can see that they're homemade artisanal soaps, ethically sourced and made with good intentions, because Tara is a witch, and that's what witches do when they don't want to curse things. You can visit her store at Lunar Lathers Apothecary at bigcartel.com, or you can find her on Facebook at facebook.com/Lunar Lathers Apothecary, all one word. Yes, and again, I can't say this enough times. This is a role model of exactly what we were working on with the network. People who were out of work and needed to ensure that they had finances to do things like feed their family. Tara's child just turned 2 this year, and that was a major concern for her. To keep the roof over her head for her family. With her and Rob not being able to access work due to the effects of the pandemic. So if you're looking for ethically sourced handmade soaps made by a witch, Tara is the person to get in contact with. I still have to talk to her about the soap dish. Maybe we'll
one day.
maybe we'll get that.
Whenever she
It's,
comes over or
whenever she comes over.
feels better.
Yeah, no, she's been feeling under the weather as of late. But there you go.
Yeah.
Next up is Vinny.
Vincent Easley II, Connecting Voices, the American Dissidents Radio writing series, and what matters, a pondergander. Over at RLM Radio, rlmradio.xyz, and he can be found over there on Fridays, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. And I believe he is wrapping up the series this coming Friday. I'm sorry, I got distracted by a cat. 2 cats, but nonetheless, you can find him over there, over at RLM in the chat room throughout the week and during his broadcast, talking about matters like the Bundy trial and all the legal woes that them the Bundys are having as a whole, not just the Bundy family, but other supporters, other people that are caught up in the whole ordeal. And so go over there, take a gander what he's got going.
I just want to note the beans are coming up good this year. Okay, so we can jump on to the next one. And we gotta actually blow this one up.
Mhm.
We still gotta work on this one.
Yeah. To Die for Creations at facebook.com to the number 2 die DYE for the number 4 creations. And you can find Tori over there doing all sorts of good things. She is a miracle worker. I can't even say all the wonderful things that she means to me. She is a certified, medicine woman. You can go over there and find her teas, edibles, quilts. Oh gosh, embroidery. She's doing it all. I think her most recent or current creation is she's putting together little kids' bath towels with the little duck hoodie, so she does it all. I mean, I don't know when she sleeps.
She sleeps. Tori does like to have a personal relationship with all of her customers, especially the medicinal ones. So she doesn't have a store per se, but prefers you to get in contact with her directly so that she can help monitor your medicinal use, so that this way she can perfect the formula specifically for you. All of her medicinal products are very specific.
Yeah.
So you can reach out to her on her Facebook business page to the number 2 DYE for the number 4 creations, or you can reach her on her phone at 503-724-5077. You can also reach out via email at freethinkertw@gmail.com.
Buddy, are you all right? I'm trying to get comfy.
The network, shameless self-promotion. So I know I said that there would be watermarks on the cards, and I think I goofed and just didn't do the ones that were marked. But
we're working on it.
This is the watermark here, the business cat. We like to call him Fancy Cat. And if you are a business owner, artist, content creator, it really is in your best interest to join the network. The network is a no cost to you promotional service. There are things that you can purchase from the network, be it the virtual business cards, any type of assets like that, potentially music for commercial use and stuff like that. We can provide all of that stuff at additional cost to the no cost for being part of the network and getting shamelessly promoted and whored out on the interwebs, like the professional business pimps that we are. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com, the network MMA, or on WordPress at thenetworkmma.wordpress.com. And you can find cool merch and all sorts of other stuff like that on the Sacred Agora.
You can.
At thesacredagora.shopify.com.
Another plug.
Shameless plug.
Brown County Forest Farming LLC. See, that is so much better. I can actually see it. Forest products and services by my lifetime friend, spanning over many years, Brian Hunt. You can always find Brian Hunt over there in Brown County, Indiana, and the Nashville Farmers Market. You can find normally on his website or over on his Facebook, chanterelles, lion's mane, oyster mushrooms, chicken of the woods, maple syrup shiitake, and maple syrup itself. Call him or hit him up on his Brown County County Forest Farming, or
here, I got it for you. You can reach him at his phone at 317-646-1356. Send him an email at browncountymushrooms, all one word, at yahoo.com. He has a Yahoo Mail account?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's old school, man.
Or you can find his business site at brown-county-forest-farming.square.site. Also, I want to say thank you, Travis, for that nice comment there about Fancy Cat.
Fancy Cat. But yeah, now
okay,
mind you, at his Square site, he's encountered technical difficulties recently and needs to update it. I actually asked him about that last night. I was like, "Hey, dude, what about your site?" And he explained his issue, but he's going to update that very soon.
Okay.
So yeah, but you can find all his more recent dated information on his Facebook there. So.
Which is Brown County, right?
Yeah, Brown County Forest Farming LLC. You can find that.
You can find that on Facebook, the Book of Faces.
Yes.
Daniel,
Oh, this is another one I need to fix.
This is another one, Donna.
Can you just go ahead? I do not want to even scramble through it.
All right, let me just bring this over here a little bit. Get my announcer voice up, and I can just leave that like that so everyone can see it. Okay, Daniel John Riley, licensed and insured electrician. You can call or text him at 518-416-9370 if you are in the capital region of New York. I believe the capital region is somewhere around the Albany area. You can also reach him at djriley@nycap.rr.com for free estimates. He has over 20 years of experience. And again, he is serving the capital region of upstate New York. You can also find him on the web at electriciandanieljohnriley.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/can'tbebeatprices. All right, Donna, you do the rest of the spiel.
But yeah, anything that you need as far as electrical services, or electrician services, wiring under the cabinets in your kitchen, to hooking up your pole barn, to commercial, residential, everything.
All the things. Electrified. All right, you can read this one because it's nice and big and you can read it. You can shamelessly plug me.
All right, there's the little fancy card.
Yes, there you can see the watermark because I'm not a complete idiot. I'm just a partial idiot.
Indie Learning Music Tutor is over there on myilnt.com, and your tutor is Mr. Harry Felker. who is also my co-host. But to check him out, go over there and see all the complimentary education resources, the competitively priced private sessions, specialized for bass and guitar, and broad practical theory education. I see how many hours, a day throughout the week and over time, how much, he puts into this project itself. And so it's very thorough. And how many years of experience is like playing bass? Yeah. Probably as long as I've been playing guitar or the armpit.
No, I was a teenager, so it wasn't that long.
Oh.
Maybe. So it's been like 30.
So 30 plus years.
30-ish years.
30-ish.
Yeah, 30-ish years. It would be like 16. Yeah, like 36 years on bass. Guitar, it's closer to 35, also piano.
Yeah.
But I haven't been consistently playing guitar or piano for that long. I've been more consistently playing the bass because that is really my chosen instrument. That's the instrument that speaks my voice. So I initially was planning on also offering piano, but I'm really not well versed enough with the practical ability to play piano as I was when I was younger. So I have to still practice more before I'm willing to really set forth instruction. But
it's more than what I've had as far as piano.
For people who are looking for song creation education, the broad practical theory education is specifically that. So if you are looking to learn the art and science of making music, that is really what ILMT is about, because that is the hole in the music education system that I see needs to be filled. And I'm just going to say, like this year, Scott actually started focusing on that. So, damn it! I got to get up and running before he fucking takes everybody. Yeah, you can reach out to me at myilmt.com for a complimentary skill and knowledge consultation, and you can find the link for competitively priced private sessions via myilmt.com. It will reroute you directly to the Sacred Agora, where we actually do the sales for that type of stuff. So there is that. Yeah. Fall in love with creating music again.
Empire CBD. I've got a great admiration and respect for the people that run Empire CBD. My good friend James Freeland over there, up in upstate New York with several locations, taking care of people in his community, and through cannabis kindness care. And it's something that he's been very passionate about over 20 years. For a very long time, he has spoken out about, the way that cannabis can cure and help people and heal. And here he is living the dream of helping as many people as he possibly can. So check him out over at facebook.com EmpireCBD or www.empire-cbd.com.
So I had to help.
Love you, JJ.
I had to give my little buddy there a leg up so he can get in the window.
Yeah.
Bones Apothecary. Now this is what I'm actually gonna start working on. Hopefully today to get the new card for, because.
Did you see the message or the comment? She
Yeah,
said she was going to get a hold of you.
She's going to get a hold of me sometime today, so I'm going to actually be on the phone with her at some point in time.
Yep.
So that we can hammer out all the details of what she wants physically added to her card because of the nature of her business and what have you. So Bones Apothecary offering CBD and I can't pronounce it correctly, kratom products for self-medication and personal human maintenance. Wait, let me get over here a little more. My toes. There we go. Now I should be in the picture. So personal health and wellness. We're going to get together a nice card and have all of the methods in which you can contact her. Right now, you can peruse her goods on bonesapothecary.com or on Facebook at Bones Apothecary. So there is that. She also has some updated artwork, which has like this nice tree with a lady as the trunk. And everything. So that might be featured as opposed to this. I mean, this is nice and all, but the other one looks.
We'll see what she rather and she prefers.
The mystery.
The mystery.
Half Moon Arkansas Outfitters. I do know that they do merchandising for small businesses.
Yes.
But they are really, really super shy, and Vinny still has to get his ass together.
Yes.
Vinny.
He did show me a pin that they created for him. So he is very happy with his his recent purchase of a glitter pin.
Glitter.
Ooh, yeah, sparkly.
Slowly coming up.
He's a rhinestone cowboy. We just don't know it.
Yeah. So you can reach out to them, I believe, on Facebook at Half Moon Outfitters.
Yes, you can.
And that is all the information we really have for them because they are.
They do T-shirts, apparel, tumblers, a little bit of everything. You can see the whole portfolio over there at the Facebook page.
And that is that.
Ooh.
It only took us 45 minutes to get through all of these people.
Wow.
I'm
impressed.
That is longer than we really want to run.
Yeah.
We are going to actually have to start nailing down who's going to be talked about on which day. We'll probably try to time it so that we can have like X amount of people in the tribe because the tribe is growing. And that is a good thing. It's a good thing for the network and it's a good thing for everybody who is involved with the network because we then can help you even better by providing a larger market share for you. So yeah, just keep sharing the network, keep trying to get people involved either as producers or as consumers because we need both of those to make this whole thing work for everybody. The more producers there are, the more options there are for consumers. The more consumers there are, the more available markets there are for each of the producers. And the overall goal of the network is to help people escape the employee-employer relationship.
The headlines of everyone looking to rehire people, that's kind of a sign of encouragement. Hopefully people are
using that time wisely instead of just loafing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this, and this is about as political as I'm going to get on this. As much as I am not a trade unionist or a communist, let me just start with that disclaimer here. The fact that people are not willing to return to the labor market is an indication that there's been a problem with the employee-employer relationship for quite some time. Given the option to not be involved, people are not. And that only strengthens the position for people who are not really cut out for being entrepreneurs, because then it allows them to bargain for better treatment, better benefits, better wages. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing business owners, and it's not small businesses usually, because small businesses usually have to go the extra mile to make sure that they maintain their employees, because their employees are literally right there. It's really hard.
It costs more to fire than to rehire.
Right. Like if you own a small business and you are physically involved with you're operating a small business, every employee is personally attached to you. You know, it's a little bit more difficult to turn a blind eye to your employee who's living out of their car than it is if you are a multi-billion-dollar mega corporation. So really, it's attacking the multi-billion-dollar mega corporations who've been paying far less than what is needed to survive in this world. Now, granted, I have a whole
who's deemed a lot of people unessential.
Yeah. To be completely fair, I have. There are other factors. It's a much more complicated situation, and I'm actually going to be bringing that up on Comfortable Lives when we come back for season 3 in June. Shameless plug. I am going to actually tackle the giant fucking octopus of reasons why what's going on is happening, and my ideas on how we can improve on that model. But the fact is that the market is now speaking. The labor market is saying, you know what, fuck you guys. We don't want
to off the shackles.
We don't want to work for you for less than this much money. We don't want to work for you if you're not going to help provide health benefits or give us some sort of hourly leeway. I mean, the other encouraging thing is all of the office people who are very unwilling to go back to the office. Another wasteful thing from the labor, from the employer-employee relationship is, offices and office space. It's wholly unnecessary. It's been proven over the last year that you can operate an entire administration
without the
for
overhead.
A business without the building overhead, without the electricity, without the challenges that come with having to work on location instead of working remotely from home. So all of these things that are starting to come to light are very encouraging for us at the network, because it really is a sign that the population is willing to be flexible on the traditional employer-employee relationship, and that's important. So with that, I'm gonna go make tacos, because then I gotta get my ass back in here for Bard and Broad. We are doing the Players Path Group 2, which I still have to actually decide on what tunes I'm going to be doing for the ones that I've checked out on already, which is a lot from Group 2. It's a lot of... God damn you, son. There's a lot that's checked out on there that I have to actually replace the songs. The set list from last week, I'm actually going to be pulling Exterminator off of this list, because I've got that one down perfectly as well. I'm moving ahead rather quickly with all of the music from Player's Path. I should be out of level 1 probably within like a week or so, or like 2-3 weeks. I'll be completely out of level 1 because I am doing Mirage and Airdrop perfectly already. And I just want to.
I don't even remember them from the original.
Well, Airdrop isn't from the original. Mirage.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He
added.
Yeah.
And coming soon is for Scott's Bass Lessons. Here's another shameless plug for the institution I use for music education for myself. And I repetitively proclaim that it's literally one of the best bass education platforms you can find on the internet, hands down. They're expanding the Player's Path program to be genre-based, be skill-based, and there's another one, and they're basically going to branch out into 3 different projects based off of this first MVP, minimal viable product. This was always just designed to be we'll see if it works, we'll see if people like it, and if that's the case,
it has certainly been
we will move forward with the experiment into refining down what you're actually going to be learning in Player's Path, specifically to help the jazz players learn jazz, to help the blues players master 12-bar blues, the people who want to learn slap to really get every nook and cranny of slap technique down. So with that will be coming new tracks as well. So I will have new stuff to add later. So I want to try to really get everything that we can get down now. But I am the bar for Scott's Bass Lessons is you got to play it 3 times before you can really say that you have it down. And so that means that not next week, but 2 weeks after that, I'll be checking out of pretty much all of the level 1 songs, and I will start putting in level 5 songs. When it comes to those, you were talking about multi-page songs that I have to work on off camera first. Mm-hmm. So, I can't just sight read something that's got 3 or 4 pages because I don't have them sitting in front of me, and I can't do this and play at the same time. I just can't. I'm not that good. Thank you, Travis, for coming.
Thank you, Travis.
Just in case you don't know, Travis does time-lapse photography, and you can find him at Travis Reed on YouTube. And he does some really interesting, compelling videos. I highly suggest giving him a like, a subscribe, and let him know what you think about his time-lapse. Again, everybody, thank you for coming by. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys later for Bard and Broad and tomorrow for Web Presence Wednesday, where we will probably talk a little bit more about the whole...
this cat?
Well, yeah, probably. But we'll probably be talking about... buddy.
Why this cat has psychological issues every time we turn this camera on to do anything.
I'm exuberant and rambunctious.
Look at me. Look at my ass.
Here, bud.
Thank you, child.
Yeah, here he goes again.
Look at my ass.
All right. There you go. Everyone gets a nice good look at some kitty porn there. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.